Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka, and today we are going to be playing some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Oh, baby, it feels good to say that again. We are back, and it has been way too long. Especially for those of you who this is your favorite thing to watch on my channel. So I'm a little disappointed that it took me so long to get to this, but hey, better late than never. We are back, and if you want to see more, I could probably squeeze out a few more episodes of this. I have an idea that could get us a few more episodes, so if you want to see that, be sure to tickle that like button, leave me a comment. You know where to find it, right below the video there. Wow, look at that. I appreciate it a lot. It really means a lot to me when you guys take the time to do that. And you know what? If you just want to sit there and watch the video, you do that. That's what it's there for. You can just sit there and enjoy. You never have to do any of these things except for share. Sharing is caring. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that either. So today what we're going to be doing is getting the Bentley all purdied up, and we're going to do a little time build. I'm going to do an unedited, unsped up build of a vehicle, and I'm going to time myself. See how fast I can strip it down and put it all back together. And if you guys want, you can place your bets in the comments section below. Closest to the time without going over wins a winner chicken dinner. How about that? Everybody loves chicken dinner these days. So as some of you may know, some of you may not know, I kind of messed up the whole 700 subscriber celebration. And other than mentioning it real quick, I didn't do anything for the 800 subscriber celebration. And I wanted to do something different, something that like most people don't do. I mean, you know, you got people who just make the videos thanking everybody, and people do giveaways and this and that. I want to do something different. But speaking of giveaway, if you are interested, there's going to be a 900 subscriber giveaway when we reach that, which is not too far away. If you want to speed up that process, sharing, liking, and commenting will do that. And this giveaway is going to be for the amazing game that you may have seen on my channel known as Medusae. If you like drifting, if you like customizing cars, if you just like driving without a purpose, just free roaming around and just having a good time, this is the game for you. And it is in very early access with lots of things on the way, which I really appreciate, because when it's in early access you can shape the game, you can play it and get a little bored of it, and then new updates come and you get back into it. It just drags out the length of the game instead of getting everything at once, plowing through it like a Netflix series and just being like, well, I'm bored. So if you want to win that Medusae giveaway, you'll have to check out my next Medusae video, which will be somewhere around 900 subscribers, for details on how to do that. Now back to what we're doing for this celebration, which is, again, 700 and 800. I'm going to throw them in together. So as some of you also may know, I'm doing a very long, just staring at this car intro. It's probably getting a little boring. Where's my engine? Oh yeah, we were trying to swap them last time. I took the engines out. I'm guessing they're in my inventory, aren't they? Fuck me. As some of you may or may not know, my car is currently being fixed by me and a friend to get back on the road and be the beautiful little butterfly that she is. Now, it's not quite ready, but it's getting there, so I'm gonna do something special. What I always do in Car Mechanic Simulator is at the end, when I finish building a car, I let you guys pick the color. And we're gonna do that again. I have a wonderful, wonderful friend who is a distributor for Plastidip. Now, I know how some people feel about Plastidip. I understand, but come on, I'm a small YouTuber, guys. It's not like I'm gonna be able to afford to just paint my car for like $3 grand. And that's a cheap paint job too, let me add, here in Canada. So, what we are gonna do instead is Plastidip the car to the color of your choice. See how it turns out, and the beautiful thing about Plastidip is if it doesn't turn out, I just rip it right off and we just throw it away and pretend it never happened. But the point is, I need to stop rambling. You guys are gonna pick. So if you want, you can head to Plastidip's website, or an affiliate website, look at the colors. It likely will not be one of those crazy pearl color shifting ones, because A, they're expensive, and B, not really my thing. I just want like a flat, straight color. It doesn't have to be flat. If you like gloss, you could vote for gloss, but just a base color. None of this color shifting crap, alright? And if you don't want to go to the website and find the actual color name that you want me to do, you can also just leave a red, a purple, a whatever the hell you want. If you want to know my opinion, I was thinking about the pure purple. Google that shit, Plasti Dip Pure Purple. Maybe I'll do it on the screen here for you. Yeah, how you like that? And I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. Alright, Mr. Bentley, you know the drill. I'm sure you've done this your whole life. Collect dust, motherfucker. Finally, we can get into this shit. Holy crap. For those of you that just skipped ahead, I don't blame you, but you missed a little bit of information about a giveaway and a celebration opportunity that you can get involved in. So, you know, maybe just go back a little bit. Maybe someone will give you a little summary in the comments or something. I don't know. I've caught up. We're back in it to win it. Alright. So, what we gotta do is pick our fucking paint. You guys probably thought I forgot, didn't you? Beautiful. So we had 4 suggestions. Brown, purple, red, and blue. As always, we're gonna flip a coin, and today I've got a toonie. We're moving up in the world. That's right, we're flipping toonies now. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. So first up, we're gonna... Fuck! Okay, I dropped the toonie, and I lost it for a second. But I found it now! So we're gonna put brown and red up against each other, and purple and blue. Okay? Winners of those will go on to become the color of choice in the finale. Red is heads because it rhymes. You gotta do the one that rhymes. Red is heads, brown is tails. Let's go. Alright, I'm sorry, red, but you have lost. Brown moves on. Now blue and purple. Oh shit. Heads it is. So, purple and brown. Who will win? I don't want to pick favorites, but like purple is my favorite. Now it's gonna look like I rigged this shit. Oh man, it looks like I fucking rigged this. But purple won! Hooray! I love me a good purple. And this dark purple is looking pretty nice. And as much as red and purple kind of clash, they kind of almost go together as well. Another one collecting dust. Now let's get down to the seriousness here, because Jesus Murphy. This is what we're doing today, everybody. For you Beamer fans, this is the last car without buying new DLC that I have yet to build. And this is the one we're going to be trying to race against the clock with. So I'm going in blind. Potentially have never seen... Let's see. Have I seen this engine? That's a V8? Since when does the 2-door BMW have a V8? Is this the supercharged? It is the supercharged. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alright. Alright. I can get down with that. 100%. So yeah, I'm not sure if I've built this engine yet or not. But I've definitely never built this car. So, let's see how I do against the clock. And to add a little bit of a challenge, not that I really needed any more, we're also going to be discussing Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, which is coming soon. And I got a list of features and stuff that's going to be in the game, so if you're unaware, be sure to listen, because I'm going to tell you what it's all about now. Spoiler alert. It's pretty fucking exciting, I'm not going to lie. So let's get this bad boy on the lift, and then I'm going to stop the clock once it's stripped. I'm not going to keep it running while I'm buying shit, that's just too stressful. So I'm going to buy everything, and then we'll start the clock again as soon as I start putting it back together. Sound good? Sound like a fun time? And if you've already heard everything you want to hear about Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, not that that's the only thing that I'll end up talking about most likely, but if you want to, just throw on some music, watch the speed build. So it's fine with me. Without further ado, this is going to be really hard to do and read the notes at the same time. What have I got myself into? 3, 2, hey baby, 1, doop. So, Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, folks. I do not have a release date for it yet. But as far as I know, it's probably coming towards the end of the summer, fall, but do not quote me on that. That is not something that a developer told me, so, you know, if that doesn't happen, Don't be getting angry at them for releasing late, because that's just all me. Oh no, already doing this wrong. We're good, we're good. So one of the first things is there's going to be 40 plus cars in the game. And I believe that's from the beginning, but don't quote me on that yet again. And that's cool. I think that's more than this game had to start. It should be more, I mean. And hey, I'm about that. The more, the merrier. Now, the other cool thing about that is also going to be that from the first day, we should have mod capabilities, and which means the, hopefully, fingers crossed, big ol' modding community will kind of help us out a little bit and make us some beautiful cars that, hey, maybe aren't the most copyright free, but who cares? And if a modder is listening, R34 please, and thank you. And it also mean that we'll get probably maps and maybe even engines and stuff. I don't know how far the modding capabilities are going to go, but the fact that they're going to be there in a much stronger force than they were in this game, that alone sells me on the game, personally. Because that just creates content that almost will never, ever end. Ever. I don't know about you, but that's the kind of game that I want to play. Now, there's also going to be a ton of new parts, including windows, and that's the main one, is you can now replace windows and windshields, which realistically, I mean, yeah, it's cool that they're adding parts and stuff, but let's be real for a second. All that's going to do is cost us some more fucking money. You know how expensive windows are? God damn, way too much money. Way too much. Okay, I'm getting a little lost here. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're back on track. Your workshop this time will no longer just be an instant workshop of just like instant success, because like this shop that we currently are working in, with the amount of jobs that we do in it, we would not be able to run this shop. I promise you that. This is a valuable, expensive ass fucking shop that we are currently in. Oh no, I gotta get the fucking oil! Oh, the time is ticking. The Shaggy. Let's see. This will be a good little break where I can look here. Okay, maybe not. We're going to have a garage again. There's going to be a test track. Now, I'm not sure if this is testing like this test track and just in a little door or something, which is, to be honest, kind of lame. Or if it's a real test track that we can go around. But there should also be a drag strip again and a race track this time. So that was one of the key things that I really wanted, was a racetrack. A nice, solid racetrack that I could do some time trials on. Because going in a straight line and seeing how fast you can go is fun and all, but not every car shines in that aspect. Certain cars would shine a lot better if you just let them, you know, go around the track a little bit. We're going to be getting a junkyard to scavenge for parts. Speaking of parts, we're also going to be able to store parts in a warehouse. Meaning if you have like an inventory full of crap and you don't want to just like delete it or sell it or whatever, or you even maybe have some new parts that you're not totally ready to get rid of, you can just store them in this warehouse until your next adventure with that vehicle. Why can't I take that? Of course, all this crap's got to come out first. Again, probably not the greatest idea to challenge myself with a speed build and patch notes, or not patch notes, but like, you know, upcoming game notes. But you know, we're already into it, so we can't really stop now. I don't know how I'm doing for time. I feel slow, but at the same time, maybe I'm doing all right. Who knows? There's going to be new tools. I don't know exactly what new tools, but a little birdie has told me that there's potentially going to be some tire balancing machines, which we do have one over there, but we can't actually use it. So the fact that we can now do that, you know, it just adds another step of realism to the game. I have no idea if I am, like, making good time, or making bad time, or what. There's going to be a new upgrade system. The car auction system looked really cool. I saw a little, like, trailer, I guess, which had shots of the new system for auctions. And instead of just going to, like, one little auction house, it seems like it's almost like an eBay. What's a better car buying website? I don't know, but one of those websites where, you know, you go on and you can actually buy cars from, like, around the world. I'm pretty sure it'll give you, like, a world map, and you can see where the car is coming from. That's pretty cool. I like that. And you can just kind of, it's almost like an online auction instead of an in-person auction, which could potentially make the dreaded auction system in this game a little more tolerable. That's for sure. I'm really excited for this game. Let me know what you guys are thinking of some of these and what your favorite, most exciting feature of the new game is going to be. I mean, the modding is kind of like, how can you not appreciate that? I mean, whoever decided to put that in the game and made the call on that, you, sir, deserve a raise. I gotta say, doing this here in virtual land feels a lot safer. Oh, you guys would not believe the amount of times I have bashed my knuckles off shit working on my car the last couple weeks. Week and a bit. Whatever. I hit my hand pretty good yesterday on the back of the hand. It's a little swollen, a little bruised, but thankfully it's not bothering me with my mouse hand here. That's good. That's good news. I almost want to post my my finger scar on one of these videos, just a little picture. Would you guys be interested to see it? It's a pretty beast scar. I've never had a scar this beast before. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm gonna be getting lots of ladies, because the ladies love scars. Especially on fingers? Maybe not? I don't know. Women are too difficult. I stick to cars, they're less complicated. Actually, that's a lie. Cars are not less complicated. Cars and women are equally complex and will just randomly shit all over you one day for seemingly no fucking reason. But you did something to deserve it, don't worry. You did something. It might seem like no reason, but I promise you, you fucked up. Somewhere along the road. I think I forgot to continue my talks about the workshop. You start off in a small workshop this time, and you actually work your way up to Big Baller Mechanic. That's a nice feature, you know? You gotta start from the bottom, just like my fellow Canadian who never started from the bottom ever. Ever. Did I mention barn finds yet? Because guess what? That's one of my new favorite features as well. I mean, there's just so many favorites. How do you pick one? Barn finds? That was like, oh, what game was it? There was a game that I played not too long ago, but it was old when I played it, so it's probably a pretty old game. But it was like a free roam racing game, and there was barn finds and shit. I think it was something Paradise. Anyway, stop the clock, because we are down to a body. Now, I never thought about should I add the outside to the build. No, I think we're just going to do a mechanic build race, because if I start doing the outside, it's just, these are pretty easy. It's just kind of, you know, pop them on. Ta-da, there's no bolts, there's no nothing. Yeah, no, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna do everything, but I'm gonna take the hood off just because it's bothering me for some reason. But that's it, folks. If you guys want to see more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 in the future, like I said, I could squeeze a few more episodes out for you, but you're gonna have to tickle that like button, leave me a comment, It's the only way I'm gonna know, because I'm not a mind reader. Don't forget, let me know your comments down below. I love your guys' opinion on colors, especially when it comes to a real life car. I thought that might be a cool thing for you guys to pick a color for something in real life, not just virtual. As always, be sure to subscribe if you're feeling friendly. And remember, standing in church with a Bible doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage with a wrench makes you a mechanic. Take her easy.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take her easy.